For 100 years, humanity believed they were safe, sealed away behind three massive walls that protected them from the monsters outside. But safety was an illusion, and one day, everything changed. This is Attack on Titan. A story of humanity's desperate struggle for survival and a boy's vow to destroy the Titans. We begin in Shiganshina district, where we meet Eren Yeager. Unlike most people, Eren hates the cage of the walls. He dreams of freedom, of joining the Survey Corps, the soldiers who venture outside to fight Titans. Beside him are his friends, Mikasa Ackerman, his quiet but deadly foster sister, and Armin, a timid boy with a sharp mind who teaches them about the forbidden outside world. Eren's dreams clash with his mother's fears. But before their family argument can end, the nightmare begins. A sudden strike shakes the wall. From the smoke rises a monster taller than the walls themselves, the colossal Titan. With a single kick, the gate is destroyed, and Titans flood the city. Chaos, screams, death everywhere. Eren, Mikasa, and Armin try to escape, but Eren's mother, Carla, is trapped under rubble. Soldiers attempt to help, but she pleads with them to save the children instead. Dragged away, Eren watches in horror as a Titan devours her before his eyes. That day, his innocence dies, and his rage is born.
I'm gonna put a stop to this! Kill them all! Every last one!
Humanity retreats behind the inner wall, but Eren never lets go of his vow. He enlists in the 104th Training Corps, determined to fight back. Training is harsh. Recruits must master ODM gear, blades, and military tactics. Eren struggles, mocked for failing the gear test, but his determination doesn't break. After days of failure, he finally stabilizes, earning his place among the soldiers. During training, we meet the future heroes and rivals of this story. Jean, blunt and practical, who despises Eren's recklessness. Sasha, the quirky food lover. Reiner and Bertolt, strong and dependable. Annie, cold, distant, yet incredibly skilled. Together, they endure grueling exercises, sparring matches, and endless discipline. Friendships form, rivalries grow, and slowly they sharpen into soldiers. After years, the recruits graduate. Some choose the safety of the military police. Others aim for the Survey Corps. Eren remains defiant, shouting his intent to wipe out every Titan, even if it costs his life. But just as humanity begins to rebuild hope, thunder strikes once again. The colossal Titan appears at Trost district, tearing open the gate just like before. Titans swarm inside the city. For the first time, the new recruits are thrown into real battle. Fear grips them. Death is everywhere. Eren's squad scatters. Soldiers are eaten before his eyes. And Armin freezes in terror as a Titan towers over him. In desperation, Eren pushes Armin out of harm's way, only to be swallowed whole himself. The boy who swore to kill all Titans is devoured. Darkness falls. The Battle of Trost has begun. Eren is gone, swallowed whole by a Titan. His friends are paralyzed with grief and fear, believing his vow has ended before it ever truly began. But the battle rages on. The Titans close in, soldiers fall one by one, and humanity's hope begins to crumble. Armin, shattered by guilt, blames himself for Eren's death.
You're worthless! Why can't you just die?
Yet even as despair spreads, a new monster suddenly appears on the battlefield. A Titan, but not like the others. It doesn't mindlessly devour humans. Instead, it attacks its own kind with ferocity. crushing titans with bare fists and raw rage. The recruits watch in disbelief as this mysterious titan fights as though it carries humanity's will. Among the chaos, Armin realizes something unthinkable. This titan's eyes, its rage, its movements, it's Eren. Somehow, impossibly, Eren has returned as a titan. The sight sparks confusion and fear. Is he human or monster? Some soldiers want to kill him on the spot. Others cling to the hope that he might be humanity's weapon. Even Eren himself is left in shock when he emerges from the Titan's nape, exhausted and unaware of how he transformed. The commanders argue. Trust is fragile, but Armin and Mikasa refuse to abandon him.
Whoever comes at Eren deals with me. I'll take on the entire regiment if I have to. I don't give a damn what they try to throw at us.
Through courage and persuasion, Armin convinces the officers to give Eren one chance, to use his Titan power to seal the breached gate of Trost. It's a desperate gamble. If Eren succeeds, humanity survives. If he fails, they're all doomed. With soldiers escorting him, Eren transforms once again, lifting a massive boulder with Titan strength. But controlling this power isn't easy. His body goes berserk, nearly attacking his allies, until Mikasa's voice reaches through the chaos and steadies his will. Step by step, under crushing weight, Eren carries the boulder to the gate. Every soldier fights to protect him, sacrificing their lives against endless titans. And finally, with one final push, the boulder slams into place. For the first time in 100 years, humanity seals a breach.
Your sacrifices were in vain. Oh my god! The mission was a success!
The Titans are driven out. Humanity has won. But victory brings no peace. Instead, fear grows. The military realizes a terrifying truth. Eren Yeager can transform into a Titan. Is he humanity's savior or its greatest threat? Eren is chained, interrogated, even threatened with execution. Many demand his death. But just before the order is given, a man steps forward. Captain Levi, humanity's strongest soldier. Alongside Commander Erwin Smith of the Survey Corps, he makes a bold choice. Eren will not die. Instead, he will join the Survey Corps.
Eren Yeager be placed under Captain Levi's supervision, and if he successfully controls his ability, Eren will have proven his value to mankind.
Under the command of Levi and Erwin, he becomes part of the Survey Corps, humanity's vanguard beyond the walls. For the first time, Eren steps outside, not as a caged soldier, but as a weapon of hope. The vast world beyond the walls stretches before them. Endless forests, mountains, and shadows hiding far worse than titans. But this expedition brings more than discovery. It brings fear. From the tree line bursts a terrifying sight. A massive titan, but unlike any they've seen. Agile, intelligent, and brutally efficient. This female titan doesn't wander aimlessly. She hunts, and her target is clear: Eren Yeager. Soldiers fall like insects as she charges through. Panic spreads, but the Survey Corps isn't unprepared. Commander Erwin issues cryptic orders, leading the soldiers into the giant forest of trees. Confusion grows. Why lead them deeper into danger? But Erwin has a plan. A trap. With carefully laid ambushes and volleys of cables, the female titan is ensnared, captured in a web of steel. For a moment, victory seems close. But then, she screams, a piercing cry that summons titans from all sides, devouring her flesh to protect her identity. The truth slips away, but Erwin knows one thing. The Titans have humans among them. Spies, warriors, enemies hiding in plain sight. Among the chaos, Eren faces his own test. Surrounded by Levi's elite squad, he's ordered to stay put, to trust his comrades. But when the female Titan breaks free, slaughtering Levi's team one by one, Eren's rage boils. His friends die to protect him. He can no longer stand still. With fury, Eren transforms, unleashing a desperate battle. Fists clash, trees topple, the forest itself trembles as Eren takes on the female Titan in brutal combat. But she is too strong, too skilled. Even with his rage, Eren is defeated, swallowed whole once again. Only Levi and Mikasa's relentless pursuit saves him. In one of humanity's greatest displays of strength, Levi cripples the female Titan and rescues Eren from her grasp. But even this victory feels hollow, lives lost. Back within the walls, suspicion deepens. Who is the female Titan? Who among them betrayed humanity? The answer arrives in the most shocking way. Within Stohes District, Erwin's gamble pays off. A trap is sprung, and the female Titan is revealed. None other than Annie Leonhardt, Eren's former comrade.
You know, Armin, it's nice that I could be a good person for you. For now, at least, it looks like you won your bet. I'm going to gamble too, and here's my wager!
The city becomes a battlefield as Eren faces Annie in Titan form. It's a brutal, devastating clash. Fists shatter stone, buildings crumble. Civilians scream as two monsters tear through Stohes. At first, Eren hesitates. This is Annie, someone he trained with, someone he once trusted. But as the destruction mounts, he realizes there's no turning back. With a roar of determination, he unleashes his Titan power to its fullest. The battle is catastrophic, but in the end, Annie is cornered. Instead of being captured, she seals herself within Crystal, locking away her secrets. The war is far from over, but humanity has confirmed its worst fear. Enemies are hidden within their very walls. As the dust settles, Eren stands among the ruins, victorious yet broken. Questions remain unanswered. Who are the Titans? Why do humans transform into them? And what lies beyond the walls? And then, in the final chilling moments, a secret is revealed within Wall Sina itself. And that marks the end of Season 1 of Attack on Titan. What started as the fall of a single wall has unraveled into a war far greater than anyone expected. Titans are no longer just mindless monsters. They're humans, enemies hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments which anime you want me to cover next. Until then, keep your blades sharp, because the Titans are far from gone.